Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, it's like closer and closer to the holidays. It's so crazy to me. We celebrate Christmas. So we have this little advent calendar that we got from Costco for the dogs. And I was like, I'm so excited. Every day it reminded me of like when I was a kid, we had an advent calendar and it was like a new ornament that you put on the tree. And I would do it before I went to school. So I said, my dogs are going to love this. There were new treats, toys. They're looking at me like, Dad, these treats suck. What the f is this? Give us our chicks. It's ridiculous. Anyways, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac because today we're coming back for Hot Messy Topics at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 a.m. Pacific. We're going to open up the whole room for discussion in the live chat, but I did want to get some things off my chest. And then, of course, tonight we'll be back for our members only Let's Whine About It at 7 p.m. Eastern. Today's a busy day. So with that, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, it really threw me for a loop. I'm watching Mia Thornton, and I'm seeing her sort of unravel before our very eyes because it's like she's trying to control the narrative on how all of this is going to go. How is this going to work? Because she feels like it's her trip to Miami. Now, I told you this. I've had conversations with Monique Samuels in the past when she came down with her husband to Palm Beach County. And when I did, she was telling me about how when the ladies went to Europe, it was because she got picked for the cast trip that season. So what happens is at the beginning of the season, all of the women put in sort of like a bid, like, hey, where do you guys want to go? And all of the women choose a place, a location, and then production chooses which one is the best for that season. So Mia obviously got this one, but in doing so, it seems like it got to her head a little bit. Now, she's running this party sort of as like a mean girl, and it either has to be her way or no way, which we talked about in the mid-season trailer. It's about to get really explosive. But before we get into last night's episode, because again, we're opening up the whole floor for discussion on Hot Messy Topics, Mia is addressing her post about saying she has to move on. She said, I by all means wouldn't go to social media to announce that I'm leaving the show, right? I mean, no, I feel like you would. But I was making an announcement that I just don't have time to feed into everyone's comments and opinions because I have to do what's best for my business, my partners, my investors, my kids, my family, my friends who are all heavily affected. You know, just because I can accept public scrutiny, I signed up for it, right? Doesn't necessarily make it fair to go out and attack people's partners. I have to do what's best for them because that's just the type of person that I am. And I just don't think it's fair. Now, when it came to her fight with Dr. Wendy Osefo, because she threw a drink on Dr. Wendy's face, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit team Mia going into it. And then I flopped. I flip-flopped. I'm totally team Dr. Wendy Osefo. You can't use your words. You're a grown-ass adult. I have many moments where I'm not necessarily the most comfortable. I have somebody attacking my family. I have somebody attacking my relationship. I'm not throwing a drink in their face. I'm not grabbing them across the table. I'm not slamming them. I'm not doing any of that. I'm disengaging like Meredith Marks and I'm moving on with my life. And at that point, you no longer exist to me. I wish you the best, but I'm moving forward. She said, my actions towards Wendy were intolerable. It's unfortunate that you will attack my family, friends, and businesses based on an edited TV show. While I was committed to drama and entertainment, I must do what's best for my brand and partners. Much love, Mia. And that's where everything came out. All the speculation of people wondering, is Mia actually leaving the franchise? Well, I doubt it. And the reason I say I doubt it is because are you really going to walk away from this kind of money when your husband's brother allegedly just took over your businesses and put you guys on the outs, cutting you off? I don't think so. It's like Kelly Dodd said, this is easy money. It's like being a prostitute or something, which I don't know if that's the best analogy, but that came from Kelly Dodd. Now, in this week's episode, we have Robin who's confronting Candace over a recording that they're saying was a secret recording, but it was her talking smack about the group on Instagram Live. She was just pretty much saying that these women are not to be trusted. And she lumped them all as a group. But then when she was confronted, Robin brought to the last dinner tech. She brought like one of those speakers that can go in the water. She put it in the middle of the table, smack dab, and she's like, boom, play the recording. And you hear Candace and she's talking about the group, but she did clarify This doesn't apply to everybody. This applies to you, Robin. This applies to you, Giselle. And this applies to you, Ashley. I don't like you. But then, since everything went out on the table, Ashley was like, oh, you want to go there? You want to have these conversations? You want to open up the field, the playing field for all of us to chime in on the conversation and talk smack? Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Because you said that Karen Huger was cheating. Karen is pissed. But one thing I have to say is after watching the midseason trailer, it reminds us why we need our OGs back. And Karen and Charisse, Karen obviously is uncomfortable with Charisse being back into the mix because it seems like Charisse might have something on Karen. Now, that's all speculation, but Charisse is alluding to the fact that Karen was hooking up with what she's calling the help. And I hate that word, but she's saying she was hooking up with the help in the bathroom. And Karen's like, nope, this is bullshit. After everything I've done for you guys, you're going to throw mud on my name and do this to me. You are absolutely disrespectful and wrong. And I'm not going to stand for it. I was like, damn, Karen, come on. Like, she's not happy. But it seems like Candace, who I'm absolutely loving this season on the show, she's still there for the reads. She's still there reading people for filth. But it seems like she might have a little bit of amnesia when it comes to this moment. Because when Ashley's talking about it, Candace starts getting upset and she's crying and she's like, Karen, I would never do that to you. I never said that. And I'm wondering, is it something that you genuinely forgot? Or is it something that you're just trying to get out of because right now you're getting called out in front of the rest of the group, which Candace is a very seasoned housewife at this point. She knows if something's being said on camera, it's going to play out into a storyline. And Ashley right now has nothing to lose. She's on top of the world. She's trying to secure that bag, and she is going to make sure that she is every bit a part of the mess. Now, Ashley's also being called disrespectful by Mia because Mia is not happy with the fact that Ashley invited Dr. Wendy Osefo to the last dinner. She thinks it's completely disrespectful and that she's not a good friend because she invited Dr. Wendy, but I don't agree with Mia only because, like Ashley Darby said, she left her family to come here. She left her family to be a part of the group. She left her family to be in this filming situation. Why are we excluding her if she's not at the house that you booked? Okay, that's one thing. You don't want her in the house, the Airbnb that you booked? Okay, but to just exclude her from the entire group festivities? No, that's shitty. And I think it's shitty as well. But that's why we're going to open this up on Hot Messy Topics. Now, guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. I want to start gathering opinions. That way, when we go into Hot Messy Topics, we know exactly what we're gearing up for. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also later, I'll be posting in our community tab that we are going live tonight. Our members only live at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific for Let's Whine About It. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye.